Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm Sean's Mapping or the Sultanate Empire, and in today's video we are going to be continuing What If Civilization Started Over. I would just like to say thank all of you for the support on previous videos, especially my new series, What If the Cold War Never Ended, or What If the Cold War Did Not End. I will be changing the name to make it a little shorter, but it's still going to be the same thing that's going on in that series. In today's video for this, we will be seeing a war, and we will also be seeing expansion. One of the first countries to expand is, of course, the Dark Cyan slash Blue team right here. These guys will be expanding from right over here to the top of the lake, essentially. That is where they will be expanding to, is all the way over here. Now, there hasn't been much that's been going on in this region, really. Like, this region has been fairly peaceful, actually, ever since the Civil War with the blue team. The old blue team, which is now gone and been replaced by the red team. Uh, but we will be seeing a war. And that war is between the light blue team, which is this one over here, and the cyan slash um, bright blue over here, as the bright blue team, or the light blue team, sorry, or just the blue team since there's, you know, just them. Um, we will basically be seeing these guys go to war as skirmishes in the past between both countries along the border has led to heightened tensions. Now, the light blue team is going to have an easy time because the light blue team is much stronger than this country. And they essentially, I need to stop saying essentially, they need to, what? English. Oh my god. Um, anyways, they keep pushing. They push along the coast of the Cyan country, and then they begin to push in and take all of these major cities and these areas right here, before eventually the bright blue team sues for peace, as they're going to lose the war and they don't want to lose even more land. Now, the bright blue team is just going to take everything they currently occupy. Now, we are going to see yet another war take place. And that war is a war between my friend Silver and my friend Branch's country, as the king of this country was just killed, and signs lead back to assassination from my friend Branch's country. Now, my friend Branch, who isn't the active leader of the country just yet, as he is the second brother, has a weaker navy than my friend Silver. Now, Silver's forces make naval landings down here in this area. They even make some landings up here, taking this and basically encircling the capital by taking the surrounding lands. And it's at this point where peace is found, and, well, what ends up happening is my friend Silver gets the entirety of Sri Lanka. Sorry, had to sneeze. My bad. Um, but my friend Silver gains this entire island, and from here we will be going up to Ender's country. Ender will be. Oh, I hate that. Sorry. Let me just undo that mistake. First mistake of the video. Let's see how many mistakes I can get in this video. Ender is going to continue exploring and just really exploring his surrounding areas and expanding a little. Not too much, as he is still trying to stabilize himself after everything that happened. He unified the country as of right now 6 years ago. So, all of this is happening within a 6 year time span. And essentially, there I go again saying essentially. He discovers Denmark and, you know, all of these areas. He discovers down here towards the Alps, and he explores more down in towards the Balkan area. He continues to explore a little along the coast of the Black Sea. He continues to go up like this, just like so. But eventually, he stops exploring. And now it is at this point where some people decide they're going to leave Ender's country. And they come all the way down here near um, Italy. And after exploring a little bit more into Italy, they decide to set up their own country. Now, this new country completely hates Ender's guts. Like, you have no idea. They absolutely despise Ender. Due to the fact that this country is, in fact, being led by his uncle. His uncle, who is very much still alive, and who is also very much mad that he lost the war to Ender. And so he takes a lot of his followers and he goes down here towards Italy and sets up a Italian country down here. Now, another group of people end up leaving Ender, and this is primarily some of the people that are from the Northern Alliance. If you remember from uh, that episode, you will know that there was a Northern Alliance up here created out of countries that were over here in Lithuania, Latvia, and in the Estonian area, who created a Northern Alliance. They leave and they come all the way up here and they create their own country as well. Again, they don't despise Ender, they don't hate Ender. It's just to get away from him because they don't recognize his rule. They don't recognize his leadership um, as a, they don't recognize him essentially as their king. That's what I was looking for, as their king. So they leave, plain and simple. They leave, they don't come back. They don't go too far, and they don't hold a grudge against Ender. They just don't recognize him. And so they leave, creating their own northern country. We could see a future war there. We could see tensions rise. It all depends on what Ender does to control his country. In the meantime, he will be expanding his Scandinavian holding and his Scandinavian land over here into the Denmark area, taking over all of this area right here. This island, taking over Copenhagen, all of this area right here, taking over this island, and even gaining the northern half of Denmark. and completely taking over the northern half, all for himself. Now, there's no promises that it will stay like this and he'll have this massive empire that will always belong to him. But I'm not saying he won't. I'm not saying he will. I'm not saying he won't. But he expands up into that area and that region of, um, you know, Scandinavia slash Europe. Now we will be going back down to the blue team and the red team down in South Africa. Africa. Why can I not move? There we go, people. Second mess up of the day, me not being able to move. There we go. Um, we come back down here as we will be seeing a civil war take place. That is right, a civil war. And what kind of civil war, may you ask? Well, the civil war of the red team. As several loyalists that are loyal to the blue team want independence. They want independence away from the red team, primarily down here where the blue team capital used to be. They want independence from the red team and they want it now. And it's a fairly small rebellion since it's just nobles and a bunch of loyalists that want independence. It's pretty much just this main capital region uh, that is trying to break away. And, the red team's king, grants them it. They get their independence because the red team king doesn't want a war or even a civil war to take place. So now these guys are down here. And we will be actually seeing the orange team do some expansion as well, as they will expand to connect up with the dark blue team. And I know what some of you might say. These are some big countries, fairly big countries. But hey, just because a country's big and just because they have a big empire doesn't mean it's gonna stay like that forever. An empire is never permanent. It was proven with the Romans, with the Russians, with the Russian Empire, with the Soviet Union, with the Japanese Empire. It was also proven with why am I not going up? Why do I keep going down? Second mistake of the day. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's hilarious. You guys asked for pre-recorded videos. So here you go, uncut, pre-recorded videos. Now, for anyone new to the channel, because I did notice we did gain some extra subscribers um, in the past couple weeks and days. I asked quite a while back if you guys would want to see uncut, pre-recorded videos, and you guys said yeah. But I'll ask again, would you like me to keep it, where you see all of the mistakes I make, all of the things I say that's not, that shouldn't make it into the video when I mess up something that I'm trying to say or do? Or would you prefer to have me edit and cut all of that out? Because for the past couple times I haven't edited or cut anything out. I've just kind of left it as is and kept everything in the video because that's what you guys asked. You guys asked for the uncut, unpre-recorded videos. And that's what I've been giving, uncut, unpre-recorded videos. Anyways, hopefully this video wasn't too long. I don't want it to be too long. This will be where the video ends today, with the last thing we're doing being the expansion of the orange team. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, I suggest you guys go hit the like button beneath the video. If you didn't, you can hit the dislike button, and I really would appreciate if you guys commented on the video, gave me your feedback. I take all types of feedback. I take, praise if the video was good. I take constructive criticism. I will take criticism. If you tell me my videos suck, I'll take it and I'll try and make it better. Um, but I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you ladies or gents, wherever you may be, wherever you may live, enjoy the rest of your day or night. I'm Sean's Mapping or the Sultanate Empire, and I'll see all of you in the next video. See ya!